Your food in microwave, love mom. From Mom, Cam T. Looks good. Thank you. Let me not be rude, folks. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now let's get into why I'm even doing this video. It is written, judge not lest ye be judged. It's somewhere in there. Matthew chapter 7, verse 1 through 3 to be exact. If you want to go through the whole thing, I don't want to cheat, folks. Judge not that ye not be judged, for what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? There you go. Also, playwright and poet Shakespeare said, blame not the actor of the fault. No, that's not what was said. Shakespeare said, blame the fault, not the actor of it. Why am I reading Bible scriptures? Why am I quoting Shakespeare to you? That point is simple, because these are just my thoughts. Like I said, I'm not trying to lay down the law on nobody, but it's simple. Folks are judgmental, and a lot of times we're judgmental in ways without understanding that we need to get our own stuff together before we start telling folks, what they need to do with their life and how they need to live and, why things ain't right with them. Folks all screwed up. It's like me trying to tell you, you need to clean your house and my house is all dirty and all junky. Why are you listening to me? It's almost like what I was saying yesterday with taking advice. Why are you taking advice from folks and they don't really understand? It's like you don't understand yourself. You don't know yourself. So why should I be listening to you? And it's like it was talking about in the Bible how you have to be careful against judging folks because that same measure of judgment will be measured against you, especially if you measure the person, as opposed to understanding that, like Shakespeare was saying, it's the fault that's wrong. To judge the person is to say that a person will always be this way. It's like if a person is on drugs and that person uses drugs, and I say they'll always be that. I mean, the reality is I don't know if you're always going to be a user. I don't always know if you're going to be an individual that's, struggling with something. Who am I to tell you you can't be a recovering addict? Who am I to tell you that you'll always have this negative behavior? Who am I, especially if I don't know you like that? Like somebody being a pedophile or something like that. People don't want to forgive and they judge that folks based on this one action that happened. Now, there is a potential for that person to go out and repeat these offenses, but there's also a chance that this person can reform, can change. And it's like sometimes folks are judged by one action that they've done one time. You'll have folks judging you for being a drug addict, but at one point in their life, they were a drug dealer, So it's like these things happen. Have people judging you for not paying your taxes, but meanwhile they ran an extortion, gambling, and racketeering, business back in the day, Like, in life sometimes we get hypocritical with our judgment. You judge the action and you say that the action is wrong, like Shakespeare was saying. Blame not the actor, but the fault. Not saying that the person will never change. That's really the problem. You have folks out there, who do something one time and people are willing to crucify them and put them on a stake or something like that and say, you know what, I don't care. They did this is who they are, the criminal, the murderer, the adulterer, the thief, the liar, and anything else folks could think of. My thing to folks out there that I'm saying is, what will we find if we dig in your closet? What skeletons and bones are buried there? If we find where the bodies are buried, will you be as sinful and as pure as you claim when you judging other folks for the things that they do? Because I don't know any perfect people walking this planet. If you do, let me know. maybe we can learn something. All of us can learn something from this perfect individual that's out there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? High five. But in all seriousness, tell folks, man, before you start going out there judging other people for how they live their life and the way that they are, man, get your backyard, get your house in order. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they shouldn't throw stones in the glass house, even if it looks beautiful. And that ends my thoughts, my rants, my opinions. I got to get back to this breakfast. Good morning, good afternoon, good night in some places in the world. Mel is just trying to speak to you. Hopefully this was entertaining, educational, insightful. Maybe this is something you want to judge me on too. I'm going to still keep doing what I do. And I'll talk to you later. Man, it's about to go down. Oh man, it's about to go down with this food. I wish I could have some with me, but you can't. Love you all. Peace.